Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis, and today we are going to be talking about some Ripple XRP news. But before we jump into this video, I just want to ask you guys, if you are a Ripple XRP holder, what do you think is the probability of Ripple winning this lawsuit? Drop it down in the comments below and also leave a like on this video. So nothing more to really update you guys on. The market is sitting stable right now. Currently nothing really crazy happened. Price is still sitting, like I said, stable. So nothing to report on in that aspect. But I do want to talk to you guys about a few things in regards to the XRP SEC lawsuit. So we do see here that the SEC has filed its opposition to the Ripple defendants' motion to compel the SEC to produce documents showing whether SEC employees were permitted to trade XRP and other digital assets. 6 pages in 2 consecutive tweets. And then we also see that he provided all of this info here. Just to give you guys a little bit of a summed up version, we do see this individual tweeting here saying 6 pages of blah, blah, blah. Could have just wrote a few sentences. What our employees trade has no relevance, even though it does. We're basing everything on Howie, even though we realize we're screwing ourselves up to the point where we caused the birth of the Ripple test. Yes. 100%, and I do 100% agree with this, and this is actually great to analyze, to be completely honest with you, because I do think that this case will go down in history as one of the most incredible cases that we've ever seen in our generation, because I think that this will be the birth of the Ripple test. The Howie test is all the way back from the early 1900s. We got to realize how huge that case actually was, and how many cases that were even in the current generation, or even in the last 20-30 years, that were based on the Howie test from before the internet was even invented. So in regards to this, I do think that this is great to see, because I do 100% believe in this. They're basing everything off of an old test. I just don't think that that is the logical way of doing it. And like I said, I honestly think that at some point in time, once this case is actually fully finished, this will be the new test to go with in terms of finally analyzing if something is a security or a currency. And we already know that Ripple XRP is a currency. We don't even have to debate that. So with that being said, let's move on. So we do see here, when will the big breakout come? And I've actually been talking about this for quite some time. I've actually been, pretty much saying for a very long time now that in regards to Ripple XRP's price chart, it is showing and printing the same overall patterns from 2017 and 2018. So realistically speaking, I do agree with this tweet response here. September, we set the stage. October, the SEC falls. November, everyone will know of XRP/Ripple. December, everyone will decide to finally FOMO in when it's too late. And this will all coincide with the idea of the 2017-2018 bull run pattern, because if you guys do follow my channel, and if you guys have been watching my last few videos on Ripple XRP, I've actually been talking about the bull pattern run from 2017 and 2018, where basically XRP finally rose from 23 cents to $3.55, $3.84, whichever exchange you're looking at, in 1 month alone. And I don't think that people realize that. In 1 month alone, it went from 23 cents to $3.55 to $3.84. And if we actually look at that, it's the last 10% of the bull run. So realistically speaking, September could be $2. October could be all-time high plus price discovery. November could be the true win for Ripple in this SEC lawsuit with a massive FOMO event, major relistings. We're talking US-based clients regaining, or pretty much saying, hey, we're rejoining the team as a partner. ODL services, cross-border payment systems getting set up. Massive adoption for XRP. Guys, the FOMO that will happen on XRP from December into the early days of January is going to be an absolute massive bombshell for all XRP holders. It is going to be explosive. So, with that being said, I do think all of these months will be a major breaking point for XRP. We also see here, XRP is basically 4 years of frustration. I can't even talk, guys. And then a 4-week monstrous pump to the moon. I am planning accordingly. And this is 100% what I just said. This is exactly what I was talking about. We see, it is 4 years of full-on, accumulation, right? Even if we go back to the XRP price chart currently, right? And we go to just the all-time range. We go to the all-time range. Look at this, right? So this is, even early 2013. Here's the 2013-2014 bull run. Topped out at around 4 cents. Came down, consolidated all the way for those 4 years, all the way to 2016, 2017. Here's the major breaking point, right? Here's that nice breakout. Here is it ranging all the way through October, September, October, even November, right? 23 cents in November. It was actually at 21 cents. Then we see by January 3rd, $3.20, and that's not even the all-time high area. It's actually even more. It's actually about $3.40 plus cents or so. A lot of exchanges are showing differently, but that would coincide with everything I just said, because even right now, this is that all-time high that we printed basically back here. So this whole candle is what we're pretty much watching for being the next breaking point for XRP. So realistically, yeah, I do completely agree with this statement. It is 4 years of frustration, accumulation, consolidation, just kind of saying, well, when is this thing going to move? And then all of a sudden, 4 weeks, right? A whole month of just a massive pump to the moon. So I do think that XRP is just getting to that boiling point. You can't put the lid on it anymore. The steam is rising. It's about to boil over, and it is going to be an absolute beautiful show that XRP is about to put on. Now we also see here, the SEC doesn't protect investors. There's nothing more weak than obliterating 60% of investors' wealth in a day, leaving as the chair of the SEC the next day, hiding the documents providing conflicts of interest and corruption, then finally saying it's to protect us. Yeah, and not only that, but also Clayton joins River One that is accumulating massive amounts of Bitcoin and Ethereum, all at the time of this SEC lawsuit, while we see people losing pretty much their life savings that they put into XRP, which I never advise anybody to overstretch their boundaries. But still, we have people who are promised riches, Lambos, whatever the case may be, and here comes the SEC strolling along. It almost reminds me of the quote from The Wolf of Wall Street where he's talking about the FCC or whatever, or Forbes, actually. He was talking about Forbes coming in, basically doing that article, getting the publicity, and then all of a sudden, here comes the FBI, basically doing investigations on them, and basically they want to shut them down. So it almost reminds me of that. We see, XRP's trailing along for that major breaking point back in 2020, and then all of a sudden here comes the SEC saying, hey guys, you're a security. So it's just all 100% one big show. It's all corruption to benefit their Bitcoin and Ethereum pockets. I can't stand by and just let it happen. It's ridiculous. But we also see here, consider the following. Clayton and Hinman worked closely together before the SEC Gov. Clayton brings Hinman on board to join him in the SEC. Joe Lubin, Ethereum Joseph, is co-founder of Ethereum and founder of Consensus. Clayton's law firm represented Lubin and Consensus. Hinman's law firm was on the board of the Ether Alliance and represented clients involved in the Ethereum Foundation. Hinman met with Lubin and Consensus prior to his June 14, 2018 Bitcoin and Ethereum are not securities speech. Lubin was part of the Hinman speech conference. In October 2020, One River, like I said, makes a $1 billion bet on Bitcoin and Ethereum. 2 months later, on his last day at the SEC, Clayton directed the filing of the enforcement action against Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse, and Chris Larson, asserting the ridiculous claim that even today's XRP is a security. Again, guys, we even see here, less than 12 weeks after leaving the SEC, Clayton joins One River. While Bitcoin and Ethereum are declared commodities and given clarity, Ripple and XRP are buried in litigation. With all of this in mind, watch digital assets clip below. XRP holders can't watch without disgust, and we already watched this before. But we even see our DAI ask 4 critical questions. Who helped write Hinman's speech? Who was in the 63 emails regarding the speech? Where is Hinman's public calendar? Where is Where is the Hinman's 2018 Tech GC video? Lubin proclaims how other projects are spectacularly disadvantaged. Bitcoin and Ethereum have a huge advantage because the other projects must now deal with the SEC Gov. He argues how the other tokens are basically securities. When you consider the pass that Ethereum was given by Clayton Hinman and the SEC, you would think he would have more grace. You simply cannot overstate the significance and advantage that the Hinman speech provided to Ethereum and Bitcoin. I've said it for months. It makes no legal or common sense to claim today's XRP itself is a security, and that there must be an ulterior motive behind the Ripple lawsuit. 100%. And I do completely agree with this. I think that this should all be included in the lawsuit. I think that there should be an investigation altogether on all three of these individuals, right? And when we're talking about this, the SEC this entire time has been disregarding everything that is coming to them. I mean, even at the end of this, right? We've learned that Hinman sent Clayton a draft of the speech, but he didn't send it to the other 4 commissioners. He didn't seek input from Crypto Mom herself, Hester Pierce. Did he receive input from Ethereum Joseph, who provided Hinman his knowledge of the Ethereum network? And this is from today, Trouble in Paradise. Check it out, guys.
One of my particular concerns is that I think a lot of people are innovating in areas outside of the security space precisely because we haven't provided the clarity we should be providing.
Yeah, you've been on this point for a while, and I think it's a very strong one. The chairman, in recent comments about, I think a couple of weeks ago, took issue with the idea that the SEC has not been forthcoming and that they've been very clear on what their position is on, largely through some of the commentary that's happened since the ICO boom. But you're saying it seems not enough. Can you elaborate? What more should the SEC be doing in terms of guidelines and clarity?
Well, one area where the chair and I think, don't see eye to eye is the lack of clarity around when something is or is not a security and what actually is the security at issue when we're talking about these token offerings. So I do think that we could provide some more clarity in that space.
And that is exactly it. Nobody knows what these cryptocurrencies are, right? Like, we are so early in this game, first off, right? Like, we are here before it even gets an official title. But also, like, how could anybody say that anything is a security or even a currency here? But also, we see that even Hester Pierce is saying that, the SEC themselves, like, there is no way that, like, anybody even knew how to even say, hey, Ethereum or Bitcoin are a security or a currency. But we do know that XRP is 100%. A security. It's not a currency at all. Even though multiple individuals around the world are transacting with it and everything. It's just ridiculous, guys. And even we see here, right? Not sure why Hester Pierce separating herself from her boss yesterday of all times reminded me of this video from the other day for some reason, so I just combined them. And basically, this was just the video of BitBoy saying, pretty much that this entire SEC case is pretty much done. It's finished because of this, right?
Well, one area where the chair and I think, don't see eye to eye is the lack of clarity around.
Like, she's literally going against her boss's statement. I mean, it's as simple as that. And even BitBoy is saying, realistically speaking, this entire SEC case just got a whole bunch of holes in the ship. It is taking in water, and they are sinking very fast. This case is over, guys. Like, realistically speaking, anybody who knows anybody in law will tell you there is no way the SEC is going to win this. They are pulling rabbits out of hats just to get, some more time to pretty much save face. They have an ego that they do not want to lose. So with that being said, guys, I think that we have this case in the bag. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. But with that being said, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. If you guys don't want more free content, you guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out, guys.